It's the moment we've all been waiting for. We have the new tuff and copper blocks finally added into Minecraft. So we're going to go along and have a little look at them. And also, there's been an update to bats. So if you're a bat fan, this is something you might quite like. Today we are beginning with tuff, everything from stairs, slabs to walls, and then some lovely chiseled tuff to go with it as well. I am really liking the design on that one, to be fair. To be honest, it's all the variations you'd expect with any other block in game. As you can see, these are the polished ones. The polished wall is looking really cool as well. I do quite like the fact it's kind of layering it up, actually dividing it into individual sections when it all joins up. So that's quite nice. And then over here at the back, yes, you spotted it. It is the tuff brick. So we have just the brick block, some lovely looking darker than usual stairs, a slab, there's the wall, and yet another chiseled variant. So that's quite nice to have a few different variations of that. However, I'm fairly certain most of us are interested in these copper blocks. So as you can see, these are the chiseled ones. We have the wax version and the non-wax version. There's no difference other than the fact they won't age or oxidize, as it's more better known. Then here is the copper grate. It's exactly the same. It does have wax versions. In fact, all of these copper versions do. I do quite like that it's see-through. I just have a thing with see-through blocks. Obviously, these copper stairs, etc., you've already seen before because they've been in the game a little while. And then we move on to doors and trapdoors. So with a redstone signal, they will of course open. However, unlike our other metallic friend, the iron door, you can just open these manually yourself anyway. So as they say in the world, that is good to know. Now let us move on and have a little look at trapdoors. Although just so my mind is happy, I have to make sure all the doors look exactly the same again. But here they are, the trapdoors, all four of them in their glory. Just flicking them up and down as you do. And again, no redstone signal needed, but you can add it on. Here we have the copper bulbs. These ones are really quite quirky. So as you can see, we do get a nice little red dot in the middle, so we know that it's being powered by a redstone signal. From what I've read, my understanding, and I could be wrong, is that the bulb will stay on, although it will dim over time as it oxidizes. But if you do want to turn it off, you have got to give it back that redstone signal and then flick a lever, flick a button, flick whatever contraption you want in order to do it. As you can see, that is the key difference between them both. You can clearly see that dot right in the middle. I believe they are just going to stay lit otherwise. So you are essentially giving the block a power mode, and then once it's in that mode, it will stay like it, irrespective of whether you've actually totally removed the redstone signal going into it. Now I'll just read you some interesting facts about the copper bulb. So the copper bulb light level is going to be 15. Once it's been exposed, it goes down to light level 12. A weathered version is down to light level 8. And then the fully oxidized copper bulb will only be at light level 4. If you're wanting the crafting recipe for these beauties, you'll need 3 copper blocks of a shared oxidation level, 1 blaze rod and 1 redstone dust. And these blocks do not carry over redstone signals, essentially treating them just like any normal block other than when you power them on or power them off. Now lastly, the most important thing to touch on is the bat. Look at it! Look how much different the bat now is. It has been updated. It has brand new animations, a new model, and just a whole new texture to it. So look at him. You can actually make use of him flying around without him just zooming off at 100 million miles an hour past you every single time. I'm starting to wonder whether we could actually make a bat enclosure potentially in the zoo somewhere. I mean, it'd probably have to be underground or at least enclosed in some way, but maybe that's something to think about in the future. Anyway folks, as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do leave the video a like and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all again for another one incredibly soon.